Brooks's status?
I don't know anything about anybody's status at this point. I haven't been with the doctors. We just got up the field and just talked to the team and then did media. So, yeah, I'll know here shortly.
But I imagine, particularly with Andy, that was a huge loss tonight.
Yeah, it's a big loss. I mean, look at his production this year and what he means to our football team, his leadership on offense, and but things happen, right? So we have to figure out how to overcome them.
Were you able to talk to Brooks at all?
Just on the field, he gave me a thumbs up. He said he was going to be okay, so that was positive.
He was able to move because
Yeah,
it was
he
hard
was
to see from.
Yeah, he was definitely moving his arms and his hands, and I think his legs. I didn't see that, but I was told so.
Broadcast, I could see he's moving his legs.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty positive, I think.
Okay. Can you talk about the game and just the complexion of it? Got behind again, but closed the gap there.
Well, we scrambled with 2 injuries to figure out how to group our personnel groups together on offense, and I thought we did. I thought the coach did a good job in getting back, getting the guys ready to play at halftime and through the second half. We got back in the football game. Missed field goal hurt us, and but it wasn't. It's never down to one play. There's several plays that always determine the football game, and we had opportunities to make other plays.
The small things, drop passes, the fumble. There were a couple of penalties, just those small things that make the difference.
Well, the second longs on had 3 or 4 holding penalties on offense. So we got in 2nd and 20, 2nd and 25, 2nd and 22. I mean, I don't have many play calls for those down and distances, so it's really hard to convert. That was the difference in us only being able to score what we did.
There was obviously some frustration at the end of that game on the call. What was the explanation from the officials? And
the explanation is that the ball or the player needs to come down inbounds, and because he was in the air and tapped the ball out, then that's a penalty on us. So my way of understanding the game since I was a kid was that if you touch the ball in the field of play, it's a live football. So if that's actually the rule, and it may be, I may be completely, out of line here, but that's actually the rule, then me being on the rules committee, I can promise you that rule's going to change. Because that is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life as a rule.
Because it looked like Bowman went up, started in the field of play, touched the ball, and then came.
But because he was in the air, he either has to come down with the ball in the field of play, or the ball has to land in the field of play, is what I was told. But because he was in the air and tapped it, neither of those first 2 occurred. Therefore, it's a penalty on us. That's exactly what the rule. That's what they told me the rule is. So we got to get that rule changed.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.